Every industry on Earth is about to be automated by the collision of two unstoppable forces: artificial intelligence and blockchain. In 2024 alone, decentralization platforms have already reclaimed over $10 billion in data sovereignty from legacy tech giants. This isn't just theory, it is a fundamental architectural rewrite of the internet. The final integration I am going to reveal is the hidden engine driving this new economy for the next decade. Time equals sine 800 is. So grab a drink and settle in because this is where the future gets real. To understand why these two technologies belong together, you have to look at the primary problem they solve. Artificial intelligence is built on massive centralized data sets. Blockchain is built on decentralized, transparent ledgers. When you combine them, you get a system that is both incredibly smart and uniquely accountable. Imagine an AI model that doesn't just give you an answer, but also provides an encrypted, verifiable history of exactly what data it used to generate that response. That is not just efficiency. That is the bedrock of verifiable truth in a digital world. Let's start with an easy win: decentralized computation. You have likely heard of massive companies spending billions on server farms just to train their latest language models. But what if that power could be pulled from millions of idle computers around the globe? Protocols like Render or Akash Network act as a decentralized marketplace for computing power. Think of it like a global, automated API for GPU resources. Users with high-end hardware rent out their processing capacity to AI developers, and the payments are settled instantly via blockchain smart contracts. One specific developer I follow used this method to train a custom imaging model last winter. He cut his costs by 65% compared to using traditional cloud service providers. It is efficient, it is democratic, and it is happening right now in real time. Now, here is where we level up to something even more interesting. It is the concept of decentralized identity for autonomous agents. Right now, your AI chatbot acts like a black box. It doesn't have a persistent, secure identity that links its actions across different platforms. By attaching a blockchain based wallet and identity system to an AI agent, that agent can actually own assets, make payments, and hold a reputation score. A research paper published on June 15, 2024, outlined how agents using zero knowledge proofs could verify their identity without revealing the underlying private data. This solves one of the biggest bottlenecks in the industry: trust. If an autonomous agent performs a financial service for you, how do you know it is authorized? Through blockchain verified signing, the agent proves its credentials without ever showing its sensitive private keys. If this is starting to click for you, hit subscribe. I drop deep dive content like this every single week. Stick around because the best part is coming up next. All right, remember how I said there was a third method that beats everything else combined? This is it. We are talking about the intersection of sovereign data ownership and AI data poisoning protection. The biggest threat to AI development today is data poisoning: bad actors injecting malicious or inaccurate information to warp model outputs. By hashing the training data directly onto a blockchain, you create an immutable record of what the AI learned. If someone tries to inject toxic data, the model rejects it because the hash does not match the original validated, time-stamped entry. Consider the implications for industries like medical research. When a new model is trained on patient data, it needs to be perfect. If that data is recorded on an immutable ledger, you get a verifiable audit trail that regulators can check instantly. This isn't just about security. It is about establishing a new standard of reliability for artificial intelligence models globally. It is a total game changer. Think about what that actually means for your daily life over the next 5 years. Soon, you might interact with AI agents that you know for a fact are honest because their training data is cryptographically locked to a public, transparent record. You will have personal AI assistants that actually own their own data and respect your privacy because they are built on protocols that require proof of ownership. This is the shift from the platform-owned internet to the user-owned intelligent internet. It is the moment that all those smart technologies actually become trustworthy technologies. We have looked at decentralized computation, identity for agents, and immutable training records. Each of these creates a layer of security and value that simply did not exist in the era of centralized, opaque databases. The convergence is inevitable because the market demands it. Nobody wants an AI that lies to them, and nobody wants a cloud provider that extracts all the value from their computing needs. You now have the roadmap for where this industry is heading. Don't just watch the headlines. Look at the protocols building the infrastructure. Watch the open source projects on platforms like GitHub that are integrating Ethereum or Solana with machine learning models. These are the true innovators. It really is a fascinating time to be watching these two worlds collide. Thank you for sticking with me through these points. If you found this breakdown useful, please share it with one other person who is looking to understand the real potential of these technologies. Hit the subscribe button to stay informed as these systems evolve. In my next video, I'm going to explore the specific crypto protocols that are currently leading the charge in decentralized AI hardware. You definitely don't want to miss that one. Take this knowledge and use it to better understand the digital assets you track and the technology you use. There is no need to be overwhelmed. It is just data moving from a closed world to an open one. Everything else is just details. See you in the next one.